Welcome back, everyone, to the Red Wolf Swordsmanship blog. This is Jesse, and today we're talking about drill development and skill development, using developmental drills to work towards specific skill sets. In this case, we're looking towards getting better at making throws, and we're going to do a series of background activities to develop context for those. Watch and enjoy.
Alright, so we're working on developing this hit, right? So the pad version, the simple intro version will work on power. So come in and put that front hit in, attach, and fire that hammer fist off. This is kind of the Fiore 1-2 combo. He starts a lot of fights this way. This could be a parry, this could be a stop hit. The left hand's doing it, doesn't really matter. It's always a goal to attach to the other subject. So we're working on the pad, right? Boom, boom, boom. Now, we're going to upgrade from the pad, we're going to simmer it down a notch. And that's just going to bring me just a simple right-handed hit. Good. We're going to lower my tackle stick. So I'm going to start with that nice right-handed hit with it on. Don't miss. Good. Notice I'm not hurt. This fletch is keeping the volume level low. Okay? So he's going to bring me that hit. We're going to stop it. Whether that's over his shoulder or into his face. Could be anything. Right now we're going to go over his shoulders so that we don't have to repeatedly beat up over fletch. We're just developing the motion. One more time. We have that. Attach. We grab on. We move him out of the way. And we deliver that hammer fist to Fletch's actual lovely cheekbone there. So let's try this with the camera. So again, we have that boom. Hit him. Attach to his face, his clothing, hook his head. I don't care right now. Play with it. Work on those different grips. Move Fletch's head out, more equivalent to Fletch's head out of the way, and deliver good footwork, good hip mechanics, and nice little weight drop. Deliver that hit to the jaw or up along the front quadrant of the neck. Okay, we're done. We'll do 3 reps. Train with our buddy, and they'll work 3 reps of their own. So this is the next stage in developing that skill. All right, gang?
See.
All right, let's do it. Our next little progression of developing, because we're heading towards that final, what's it called? The ubiquitous throw drill that we do to practice looking for openings for takedowns. So we're just kind of going from the ground up here, working at all the skills that lead to getting there. Because fights don't just start in this collar and elbow wrestling position. There's always something that brings you there. Unless we agree to have a wrestling match, which we probably won't. We're sword fighters, we're here to kill each other. So we have that same setup, right? And so I'm going to open. I want you to start that same setup. We're going to go nice and slow. I'm going to bring us to the collar and elbow. So this is our crash. This is not part of the drill. I just want the context. So I throw my shot at Andy. He does his thing. He starts to bring me down, and I grab him because I'm off balance and I don't like it. Well, now he doesn't really have a great shot, does he? So now we're in our collar and elbow position. That's what led us here. Is I tried to hit him, he tried to hit me. I decided the best way to not get hit was to shut him down like a boxer, which a lot of people will do these days because they watch boxing on TV. So now we're in our collar and elbow position. I grabbed his clothing because I was losing my balance, which is a good thing. That's what it's supposed to do. Good job. And now we're in this spot. So now the next step before we get to the ubiquitous throw drill is we're just going to work a little bit of pummeling, a little bit of swimming. So I'm here. I don't like where I am, right? I want to get under Andy's arm and get some control. So, get some control. Nice and slow if you can. I'm looking to get in there and move him. You can try to steal some space so you can move his body to get in this spot. Oh, there we go. And then we'll switch up. The high version. Yep, just one arm at a time. Move your body. Step to get in the line, open doors. And then eventually we'll just fade out.
Yep.
Okay. So you start filming. Alright, so let's talk about the 2 basic throws, then we'll link them into the drill. So we come to this collar and elbow position. We've spent some time learning how to move around in this position. Now we're just going to go ahead and attack the other person with a throw. I'm not super well set up to hit Will. I could start throwing knees, but that's not part of today's lesson. So we're going to go right to the throw. I need to disrupt Will's position. If I just step behind Will, yep, he's going to dump me like a sack of potatoes. He is in this fight just as much as I am. So I need to disrupt him. So I'm just going to hatchet down on this arm and maybe pushing it out a little bit. And now, during that moment of distraction, I slide in, put the scarf around his neck. Let's rotate for the camera. Put the scarf around his neck. Grab my other hand. This can be under or over. I like to be under. This should be tight. Well, is that fun? Yeah. Get my head in there. I get my behind his leg. That's firm. And then I just twist my feet, drag him over my leg. He goes down. I secure him and start looking for more fight. If I need more fight, I got this. I can rack that up and start looking for his friends. Looking to hurt the arm. Looking to do other things. If he's still uppity, we can start hitting him, manipulating this, looking for my weapon, whatever it's going to be. Don't worry about that today. You just need to know there's more. So that's the rear leg. Let's do just rear leg one more time. Break the structure, put the scarf on him, turn the legs. Finish it, control, and go for a little surfboard ride. The other one is the collar throw. So if for some reason this arm is too stiff, or if he's throwing a punch, but we're not going to do that today. If this doesn't work, oh, it's nice and stiff, pop it over the top, grab it, and hit him in the jaw. Hit through his jaw, slip your body in behind him, stretch him out real nice and tight. Will, does that feel good? The elbow locked in there. Turn your hand up, and cut straight down behind your own butt. Ow. It's a nasty throw. Usually, now with a nice version. That's the good version. I try to break it. He's stiff. We get over. For Will's sake, I'm just going to step back and drag him down. Again, controlling him with my knees so that we have something. Throws don't make people turn into ashes. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So we prepare to continue the fight. So those are the basic two throws. Remember the purpose of a drill. It is to identify crossings and openings for some basic throws. It is to help us become a little more flexible in our minds and recognize the openings of our senses. Exactly. So, very loud again. It's okay. So we want that to. We're just using this drill to see openings and practice our openings. So when we do it, remember the following things. 1. Sometimes Andy should just let me win to keep me honest. If I'm using really bad attacks because I know he's going to counter me, I've already lost. I've lost the purpose of the game. So sometimes he'll just let me get my rear leg takedown. I break the structure, I get a beautiful rear leg takedown setup. The rest of the time, as I get that really good setup that I'm supposed to have every time, he will move or stiff arm me so I can't finish the drill. So I'll set this up, and he will, oh, there's stiff arms me. So I get in, all the way in, to my rear leg, my collar throw position, so I can come in. I'm not going to rush, I'm not going to go fast, I'm going to make sure I get the whole opening. Because if I don't create the entire opening, and if I don't fully avert the thrust, I'm wasting my time. I'm getting bad repetitions in, I'm not learning to deflect things, I'm not learning to skill. So it doesn't matter which way he goes. If he goes the other way, one more time. I try to break this, he goes the other way. I need this all the way in. Every time. Fully set up every throw. Don't cheat. Don't try to go fast until it's easy. And make sure you go to the opening that is correct. So if he creates that opening, I use the throw that fits. If he creates a different opening, I use a different throw that fits that opening. The whole purpose of the drill is to learn to see them. All right, guys. That's all the time we've got for today.
So from striking, to crashing, to grappling, to making choices, these were all developmental drills, based on the context of the previous drills, but not involving any simulation. These kind of drills are designed to develop attributes and specific skills that can later be applied in simulation. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, please subscribe to my blog and feel free to check out my other videos. Hope you all had a good night.